I'm Review My RV, and every week we're throwing open the doors to the newest, most jaw-dropping motorhomes before they even hit the dealership lot. If it's fresh, innovative, and rev-ready, we're reviewing it. Let's dive in. You know, every few years something arrives in the RV world that makes all of us motorhome enthusiasts stop, lean in, and just whisper, "No way they actually did that." And today, I get to talk about one of those moments. Because Bugatti, yes, the same Bugatti known for record-breaking hypercars, has stepped into the luxury RV world once again, and this time with something so wild, so sculpted, so unapologetically over the top that it feels like it came straight out of a future design sketch. I'm talking about the upcoming 2026 Bugatti Motorhome, a machine that blends hypercar DNA with full-time living comfort in a way only Bugatti would dare. And honestly, the second I saw the concept unveil, I couldn't help but grin. Because this isn't just a motorhome, it's a statement on wheels. A rolling piece of art. A mansion with AW16 heart, or at least part of it, because 2026 is the year Bugatti officially leans into hybrid luxury travel. So buckle up, because we're diving into the design, the hybrid power setup, the surprising off-road features, the interior updates, the pricing, and of course how it stacks up against Bugatti's earlier concepts. And trust me, you're going to want to hear every detail. From the outside, the first thing that hits you is how unapologetically Bugatti the entire silhouette is. You've got that iconic horseshoe curve worked into the front grille area, except instead of a low-slung hypercar nose, it's stretched vertically into a streamlined motorhome profile that still looks ridiculously aerodynamic. The lines are sharp, but not aggressive, more like the designers took the curves of the Chiron and the Devo, stretched them upward, and smoothed them into a sleek, towering body that somehow looks fast even when it's standing still. And I know we say that all the time, this thing looks fast even parked, but here, it genuinely does. It has that wind-slicing vibe, like the whole body wants to move. Bugatti introduced a two-tone theme that really sets this model apart. Dark carbon-based blues paired with polished aluminum silver sections, giving it that signature Bugatti richness. But the real magic, the lighting. They've integrated that futuristic razor-thin headlight signature across the entire width, making it look like one continuous beam. And on the back, the taillights wrap around like a glowing ribbon, similar to what you see on the Bugatti Tourbillon's rear end. Seeing all this on a motorhome is honestly surreal. It feels like a hypercar met a luxury yacht, had a baby, and raised it on a steady diet of precision engineering. But let's talk about what truly surprised me, the hybrid powertrain. Bugatti didn't just give this thing more horsepower for the sake of bragging rights. Instead, the 2026 motorhome comes with a hybrid system built for torque, smoothness, and efficiency, which is such a breath of fresh air. You get an electric motor that gives you instant low-end push, making those steep climbs feel effortless, and a combustion engine tuned not for racing, but for quiet, stable cruising. And I know Bugatti lovers might wince for a second, thinking, no more pure W16 thunder, but trust me, this setup makes complete sense for a motorhome. It's smooth, it's silent when you want it to be, and it dramatically reduces fuel use, especially when you're driving short distances on electric-only mode. And here's the part one didn't expect, the off-road features. Bugatti didn't go full rock crawler, obviously, but they did give it some very capable upgrades for travelers who like to wander off paved highways. You get adjustable suspension that raises the motorhome for rough terrain, an intelligent traction system that detects surface changes, and even reinforced underbody components to protect vital systems. They clearly knew buyers of this thing might want to explore the countryside, not just pull up to luxury RV resorts. And I love that. They balanced elegance with actual usability. Now, the interior, oh boy. This is where Bugatti clearly whispered, let's show them how far luxury can really go. The moment you step inside, it feels less like an RV and more like a private jet suite. The layout is spacious but also stylishly compact, meaning everything is placed with intentional precision. There's this floating lounge setup with panoramic windows that practically wrap around you, giving you a full 180-degree view of the world outside. And the windows aren't just big, they're smart. With a quick tap, they tint, brighten, frost, or turn completely transparent. The materials are exactly what you'd expect. Hand-stitched leather from Bugatti's bespoke collection, polished carbon fiber accents, real brushed aluminum, and even subtle wood inlays inspired by luxury yacht interiors. The seats in the front cabin feel like pilot chairs, wide, supportive, and equipped with a massage function that honestly might make driving more relaxing than sitting in your living room at home. Move deeper inside and the design just gets better. The bedroom has a floating queen-size bed that sits under a skylight that opens up to the night sky. It's the kind of detail that makes you think, yeah, this is why people spend big money on Bugatti. The kitchen is compact but equipped like a gourmet corner, with smart appliances that shut themselves away when not in use. And the bathroom, this is where Bugatti flexed, features a rainfall shower, soft ambient lighting, and finishes you'd normally see in a 5-star hotel. One of my favorite touches has to be the digital assistant built right into the interior design. Instead of sticking screens everywhere, Bugatti integrated a seamless AI interface that responds to voice commands, gestures, and even proximity. It's like the whole motorhome knows where you are and what you might need next. Lights adjust automatically, climate shifts subtly, and the bed even changes firmness through the night to help you sleep better. These little things might sound small, but when you're on long journeys, they make a huge difference. Of course, the big question everyone's asking is the price. And let's be honest, Bugatti didn't build this for the average motorhome buyer. They built it for collectors, ultra-wealthy travelers, and people who already own a Bugatti hypercar in their garage. Early estimates place the price somewhere between $6 million to $7.5 million, depending on custom configurations. And yes, that's a huge number. But remember, Bugatti's regular cars start at $3 to $5 million. So for a machine that's essentially a luxury home, a studio apartment, and a hypercar-inspired vehicle all in one, it's exactly the kind of price tag you'd expect. Now, how does it compare to Bugatti's previous attempts in the RV world? Well, Bugatti never released a full-scale production motorhome before, only concepts and luxury van collaborations. And those were impressive, but much more subtle. The 2026 version is in a league of its own. It's bolder, more futuristic, and far more advanced in terms of hybrid technology. It's more practical for long trips, more spacious, and infinitely more refined. If you put it side by side with earlier concepts, this one just feels more complete, like it's actually ready to hit the road tomorrow. What I think really sets it apart, though, is the way it balances Bugatti's performance DNA with the calming, peaceful vibe of luxury travel. You can feel the hypercar influence in the body lines, the materials, the technology, but at the same time, nothing feels loud or showy. It feels mature, elegant, and thoughtful. It looks like something Bugatti evolved into, not a one-off experiment. And honestly, I think that's why so many of us are excited about it. Because for the first time, a hypercar brand isn't just dipping its toe into the motorhome world, they're diving headfirst into redefining it. They're showing what happens when you take craftsmanship meant for million-dollar cars and apply it to an actual living space. And the result is something that feels like the future of luxury travel. So whether you're someone who loves RVs, someone who loves Bugatti, or someone who just enjoys seeing the limits of design being pushed, the 2026 Bugatti Motorhome is a masterpiece worth admiring. It's not for everyone, obviously, but it's for that very small group of travelers who see the world as their playground and want to explore it in unmatched style. And honestly, after seeing everything this motorhome is bringing to the table, I think it's safe to say, Bugatti didn't just join the motorhome world, they changed it. If you love seeing the absolute newest motorhome technology and design, you need to be part of the Review My RV family. Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss the next big reveal. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the open road.